What is up, everybody? I'm back with another video here today, and today, guys, I'm gonna be going through some of my more locker stuff, and we're just gonna get right into it. I've done so many things now. I've done my outfits and like my account like stats, and then I did my back blings and my pickaxes, and then my last video I did my gliders and my contrails, and today we're gonna be doing my dances. So if you guys do want to see more of this, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. This game is amazing. Just kidding, it's not. It kind of sucks now. Like, let's be honest, bro. I'm just waiting for Fortnite to release a good update again and then gain all of its players back. But until then, we're going to be going through all of our dances, anything that's favorited, my tryhard stuff, and let's just get into this. So we have Boing introduced. Wait, we have Boinging introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We have Booty Trapped introduced in Season 8. Wait. Booby. That's a weird name, but okay. Breakdown introduced in Season 5. Breakin' introduced in Season 3. And I think I am an OG owner of this. I'm not sure though. I don't remember. Breakneck introduced in Season 10. Disco Fever introduced in Season 3. Lecture Shuffle introduced in Season 1. Definitely not an OG owner of this though. Fancy Basketball introduced in Season 5. Fancy Beach Ball introduced in Season 5. Fancy Flip introduced in Season 10. Fancy Golf Ball introduced in Season 5. I'm sorry, guys. Fancy Tomato introduced in Season 6. Flamingo introduced in Season 6. Glow Sticks introduced in Season 7. Groove Jam introduced in Season 4. Hoop Master introduced in Season 8. Right, yeah, it's Season 8. Reanimated introduced in Season 3. Rocket Rodeo introduced in Season 3. I think I am an OG owner of this. I'm not sure though, once again. Sizzlin' introduced in Season 9. Smooth Moves introduced in Season 6. Squad Kick introduced in Season 3. Fun fact, I used all my refunds to buy this dance. All at one time. The Robot introduced in Season 3. Hold on, guys. 1 second, sorry about that. Store, I don't understand why. Like, when someone comes into your room, guys, do they just not close your door when they leave? Like, come on. Come on, bro. Seriously? I hate that. Anyway, the Robot introduced in Season 3. True Heart introduced in Season 4. Basketball introduced in Season 5. Beach Ball introduced in Season 5. Best Mates introduced in Season 3. And then, my favorite dance in the game, Billy Bounce, introduced in Season 9. Favorite dance right here, boys. Stand up, Billy Bounce, ayy. Okay, okay. I'ma spit some flame for you all. Billy Bounce in the club. JK ain't spitting flames cause I suck. I know. Okay, ayy. That's all the rappers say, ayy. Nowadays, ayy. Alright, anyway. Moving on. Blowing Bubbles introduced in Season 10. Bottle Flip introduced in Season 10. Bouncy Ball introduced in Season 8. I almost said 10. But it's not. Calculator introduced in Season 5. Cat Flip introduced in Season 7. Clean Groove introduced in Season 7. Conga introduced in Season 8. Dab introduced in Season 1. Dragon Stance introduced in Season 8. Drop introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Fancy Burger introduced in Season 7. Burnt introduced in Season 8. Get Funky introduced in Season 7. Girlific introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Golf Ball introduced in Season 5. High Five introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Hot Murad Day introduced in Season 6. Hula Hoopin' introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Hype introduced in Season 4. Oh yeah, hit the hype. Okay. Okay, Jonesy, hit it. Okay. Okay. Hockey Puck introduced in Season 7. Infectious introduced in Season 10, my second favorite all-time dance. I don't know why this is my second all-time favorite dance, but it is. Hey. Okay, hey, spit a little fame, just like that. Alright, anyway, moving on, it's time to go, Season 6. Jaywalking introduced in Season 10. Kick Ops introduced in Season 4. Kick Ops, not Ops. Knee Slapper introduced in Season 6. Lux introduced in Season 8. Mic Drop introduced in Season 7. Wait, why is there 3 dots? I don't know. Mic Drop introduced in Season 7, not 8. I think I said 8. Nana introduced in Season 8. Orange Justice introduced in Season 4. Popcorn introduced in Season 4. Pumpernickel introduced in Season 5. Pour Salt introduced in Season 2. Running Man introduced in Season 6. Shimmer introduced in Season 7. Slytherin introduced in Season 6. Snooze Fest introduced in Season 8. Snow Shaker introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. Stride introduced in Season 10. Swipe It introduced in Season 5. Switch Step introduced in Season 8. Hit it with the slow speed, right, man, what are you gonna do? Hey, okay, man, you thought you gonna do something, man, you just punch a leaf off a tree, okay, slow rap. JK, take the L, introducing season 3, Tomato introducing season 6, You're Awesome introducing season 5, Zany introducing season 4, used to be my favorite dancer too, Billy Bounce came out. Bum, ba bum, bum, pop! Widow's Parachute in part of the Marvel series introduced in season 8. Number 1 introduced in season 3. 1 HP introduced in season 3. 200 IQ play introduced in season 3. 200 meters introduced in season 8. 8 ball introduced in chapter 2 season 1. Alter introduced in chapter 2 season 1. A plus introduced in season 3. Abstract introduced in season 4. Ace introduced in season 4. Alarm introduced in season 5. Amaze introduced in season 7. Ancient Mass introduced in season 8. Angel introduced in season 4. Angry Volcano introduced in season 8. Arrow introduced in season 4. All introduced in season 3. Baby Seal introduced in season 4. Bad Apple introduced in season 5. Bag of coal introduced in season 7. Bananas introduced in season 4. Bananas introduced in season 7. Bang introduced in season 6. Battle Bus introduced in season 6. Bees introduced in chapter 2 season 1. Birthday Cupcake introduced in chapter 9 or season 9. Black Hat introduced in season 6. Boogie introduced in season 5. Boogie Bomb introduced in season 10. Boombox introduced in season 3. Breakpoint introduced in season 3. Breezy introduced in season 8. Bring It introduced in season 4. Bright Bomber introduced in season 8. Brush Your Shoulders introduced in season 3. Bush introduced in season 3. Butterfly introduced in season 10. Cactus Maze introduced in season 6. Calamity introduced in season 6. Camper introduced in season 6. Catalyst introduced in season 10. Celebration Celebrate introduced in season 4. Chalk Outline introduced in season 4. Checkered Flag introduced in chapter 2 season 1. Chicken introduced in season 4. Chill Shot introduced in chapter 2 season 1. Circle introduced in season 4. Click introduced in season 3. Clown introduced in season 6. Common introduced in season 10. Cool Pepper introduced in season 10. Krabby introduced in season 4. Crackshot introduced in season 10. Crazy Castle introduced in season 5. Cross Swords introduced in season 10. Cuddle Team Hula introduced in season 7. Cuddle Up introduced in season 9. Cuddle Lee introduced in season 8. Dab Shane introduced in season 10. Matt Dance introduced in season 7. Dead Fire introduced in season 6. Denied introduced in season 6. And Dip introduced in season 4. Dire introduced in season 6. DJ Otter introduced in season 6. Do It introduced in season 4. We got Doggo introduced in chapter 2 season 1. We got Drift introduced in season 10. We got Drift introduced in season 5. We got Dirt introduced in season 5. We got Dusty Destivation introduced in season 10. We got Dynamite introduced in season 4. We got EGO introduced. We got Ego introduced in chapter 2 season 1. We got Embarrass introduced in introduced in season 5. We got Amber introduced in season 8. We got Facepalm introduced in season 3. We got Fake Door introduced in season 5. We got Fallen Love Ranger introduced season 8. We got Featherweight introduced in season 10. Bro, there are so many emotes that I have. We got Fur introduced in season 6. We got Finger Guns introduced in season 1. We got Fire vs Ice or Fire v Ice introduced in season 10. We got Flail introduced in season 10. We got Flaming Rage introduced in season 3. We got Fortnite Birthday introduced in Season 5. We got 4-Leaf Closure introduced in Season 8. We got Frostwing introduced in Season 10. We got Game Over introduced in Season 6. We got Gentleman's Dab introduced in Season 5. We got GG Jellyfish introduced in Season 5. We got GG Potion introduced in Season 6. We got GG Potion introduced in Season 6. We got GG Smiley introduced in Season 4. We got GG Snakes introduced in Season 8. We got GG Snowman introduced in Season 7. We got GG Worth introduced in Season 7. We got Ghost introduced in Season 6. We got Ginger Gunner introduced in Season 7. We got Go introduced in Season 5. We got Go 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 introduced in Season 5. We got Golf Clap introduced in Season 7. We got Good Name introduced in Season 3. Or Good Game, my bad. We got Good Vibes introduced in Season 5. We got Gremlins introduced in Season 6. We got Grumpy Tree introduced in Season 7. We got Happy Birthday introduced in Season 5. We got Headshot introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Heart Hand introduced in Season 2. We got Broken Heart introduced in Season 3. We got Hearts introduced in Season 4. We got Hello From, we got introduced in Season 8. We got Holder introduced in Season 3. We got Hot Chocolate introduced in Season 7. We got Hot Dog introduced in Season 3. We got Hot Drop introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Hot Stuff introduced in Season 5. We got Icy Heart introduced in Season 7. We got In Love and introduced in Season 3. We got Job Well Done introduced in Season 5. We got Journey introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Jubilation introduced in Season 3. We got Kaboom introduced in Season 3. We got Kevin Ruined introduced in Season 10. Whew. I need to take a breather, man. These are like so many dances. Kingsworth introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Kiss introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Kiss introduced in Chapter 4, Season 1. We got Laser Chomp introduced in Season 5. We got Let's Rock introduced in Season 5. We got Life Preserver introduced in Season 10. We got Lights Camera Action introduced in Season 4. We got Llama D Machas introduced in Season 6. LOL introduced in Season 2. Looted introduced in Season 4. Love Ranger introduced in Season 8. Lucha GG introduced in Season 5. Majestic introduced in Season 3. We got Manhole Cover introduced in Season 6. We got Mass introduced in Season 4. We got Meat introduced in Season 6. We got Melting Snowman introduced in Season 7. We got Meow Moon introduced in Season 6. We got Mermaid introduced in Season 6. We got Mary Marauder introduced in Season 7. We got Mistletoe introduced in Season 7. We got Mittens introduced in Season 7. We got Moisty Mire introduced in Season 10. We got Moth introduced in Season 7. We got Neon Cat introduced in Season 7. We got No Escape introduced in Chapter 1, Chapter Season 1. We got Nora Llama introduced in Season 5. We got Octa Pirate introduced in Season 8. We got O&I introduced in Season 6. We got Palm Tree introduced in Season 8. We got Peeled in Season 8, introduced in Season 8. We got Penguin introduced in Season 7. We got Pink introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Prominent Pilot introduced in Season 8. We got Pirate introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Pixel Raven introduced in Season 6. We got Pixels Royale introduced in Season 5. We got Pizza introduced in Season 6. We got Potting introduced in Season 4. Or Plotting, actually. We got Plunger introduced in Season 6. We got Polar Renegade introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Pool Party introduced in Season 5. We got Popcorn introduced in Season 10. We got Porthole introduced in Season 7. We got Positivity introduced in Season 3. We got Pot of Gold introduced in Season 5. We got Potato Aim introduced in Season 5. We got Percolate introduced in Season 5. We got Punch Stop introduced in Season 8. We got Rapidy introduced in Season 4. We got Rainbow introduced in Season 4. We got Rainbow introduced in Season 4. We got Raven introduced in Season 3. We got Red Card introduced in Season 4, I mean. We got Red Card introduced in Season 4. We got Red Knight introduced in Season 10. We got Regal Rave introduced in Season 6. We got Respect introduced in Season 4. We got Respect the Peace introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Reveal introduced in Season 9. We got Risky Reels introduced in Season 10. We got Rock Love introduced in Season 9. We got Rock Paper Scissors introduced in Season 3. We got Rocket introduced in Season 10. We got Rocket Ride introduced in Season 3. We got Royale Stroll introduced in Season 4. We got Rustler introduced in Season 10. We got Salty introduced in Season 8. We got Salute introduced in Season 3. We got Sergeant Winter introduced in Season 7. We got Shadow Wops introduced in Season 4. We got Shallow Ship introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Sharpshooter introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Skeleton Key introduced in Season 8. We got Skull and Beard introduced in Season 5. We got Scully introduced in Season 8. We got Slow Clap introduced in Season 1. I am not an OG owner of this though. We got Slurp GG introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Sparkle the Specialist introduced in Season 10. We got Spicy introduced in Season 8. We got Spiderweb introduced in Season 6. We got Spreading Chaos introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Squid Up introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Stay Smooth introduced in Season 10. We got Stinky introduced in Season 5. We got Stop introduced in Season 5. We got Strawberry Pulse introduced in Season 5. We got Suited Up introduced in Season 5. We got Sunshine introduced in Season 8. We got Sushi introduced in Season 5. We got T-Pose introduced in Season 6. We got TC introduced in Season 5. We got Tatted introduced in Season 5. We got Teamwork introduced in Season 4. We got Technique introduced in Season 4. The Board introduced in Season 8. The N introduced in Season 8. The Thief introduced in Season 3. This Many introduced in Season 9. Tree Llamas introduced in Season 4. Thumbs Down introduced in Season 4. We got Thumbs Down introduced in Season 4. We got Thumbs Up introduced in Season 4. We got Thumbs Up introduced in Season 3. We got Tilted Map introduced in Season 10. We got TP introduced in Season 6. We got Tra La 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 introduced in Season 10. We got Trap introduced in Season 5. We got Trap Warning introduced in Season 4. We got Frog Drawings introduced in Season 7. We got Tunnel introduced in Season 4. We got U-Turn introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Victory Royale introduced in Season 4. We got Wall Crawler introduced in Season 6. We got Watermark introduced in Season 4. We got Wave introduced in Season 2. We got Wavy T introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. We got Window introduced in Chapter 4, or Season 4. We got Victory Royale introduced in Season 4. We got Wall Crawler introduced in Season 6. Wait. I think I went over. Wait. Did I go over Waterworks? I think I skipped these two somehow. Anyway, we have Waterworks introduced in Season 4, which this is my favorite green emote. Like, honestly, it's so tryhard. It really is. Next up we have Wave in Chapter 2. Wavy T introduced. Well, I already did them too, so we're gonna move on. Wink introduced in Chapter 2, Season 1. What Bonesy introduced in Season 8. We got WoW introduced in Season 3. We got X Mark introduced in Season 4. We got Yay introduced in Season 9. We got Yummy introduced in Season 5. My jaw hurts, so I'm not even capping. We got Zone Wars introduced in Season 10. We got ZZZ introduced in Season 4. And my only common dance that everyone has in the game, Dance Moves, introduced in Season 1. And that is all my dances. So next up we will, no sneak peek for you. Next up we will be doing the rap. So yeah. But that's gonna wrap up today's video, guys. I hope everyone did enjoy. I'll catch y'all later in the next one. Whoops, didn't mean to do that, and peace out.